a lot of people that are professional singles.
Mm.
And when I say that, they play the role like either the damsel in distress or ain't no good women out there, but they're
Mhm.
professional singles. And what happens is um, they look good on paper, they do, but they're toxic not only to themselves but to a relationship because they've yet to find out who they are. And the dilemma is because they don't know who they are or what they want to do in life. They enjoy the single life and they portray it like they're happy by talking about people that are actually happy in a relationship. Girl, she ain't happy. They had an argument yesterday, but they still together. Like that's the
Mhm.
way I look at things. Like I look at all of us that are in marriages. If you are married, you will have some arguments. You probably argue when you get off this video. But going through those things and those challenges promotes a stronger relationship. There are challenges that every relationship will endure. That's just how it is. But for some people that are professional singles, they um they put down happy relationships to make themselves feel good. And so they go through that point of I got a degree or I'm well established with my company, but they long something inside of them. Now, I'm not saying that's all singles, but there are some that just become so professionally single that they don't know that there's someone out there that meets the same thing that they are that can make them happy, but they're just like they have a list of things instead of negotiables and non-negotiables. They have this list. Well, he ain't doing this. He ain't making six figures. Not now, but maybe you could be the hub for him to
Get there.
grow in life. Something that'll push him and say, man, she making six or she making five figures. I need to match her energy. So that's just my take. I'm done.
And I asked a question to go back to like your argument statement about the like not really arguing, but like I've heard this from a lot of men. Uh, I don't like arguing. So if you're upset, I'm just gonna let you cool off, and then when you cool off, you then we can move forward. How are we gonna move forward if we never talk about it? So because I want to talk to you about it does not mean I want to quote unquote argue. But I think like this in relationships nowadays, how you said like marriages have lots of things that they go through. So do relationships, but like it's kind of like people don't want you want a relationship, they want it, but they don't want the hard times that comes with it. And like it's you have to accept it because like everything not gonna be peaches and cream every day. But
I
it's how do you get past
I say you have to be careful with having emotional conversations versus conversations that's going to grow the relationship. Um, Emotional conversations, there could be some exchange of words that end the relationship.
Mhm.
But wisdom has taught me that if I need to, bring myself down or she needs to come down
Mhm.
at a certain level so that we can have a wise conversation to grow in a good direction and we can have a good understanding, then it may require some time apart. I'm not just going to be talking at you and you talking at me and we're both heated.
Right.
Wisdom has got me. I mean, I've had like some long drag out arguments and we didn't grow.
Mhm.
But it's like over time, you be like, this conversation not going anywhere, so I'm not gonna have it right now. That makes
And
sense.
plus,
Yeah.
sometimes, man, like your sister's very quick and witty, and she be shooting shots faster than I can shoot. So sometimes I gotta walk away just so I can try to catch up with the 4-5 shots she had already shot.
But I think sometimes a lot of guys like around my age they do that and they say stuff like that. But I'm like, every day is not going to be peaches and cream. So I totally understand what you're saying about like, is it going to help us grow, or do we just need to like cool off and talk about it later and move forward? Like, what do we need to do? You know,
And also, you have to make sure you understand, like, is the argument even worth? Like, can I lose this particular debate, argument, conversation? Can I
Mhm.
lose this for the sake of peace in our relationship?
3200, but you already know this. Couple of brothers hard working and focused. Intellectual, entertaining for show. 32 double O, let's go.